the tape, and you know, a lot of these numbers are similar, but the one that jumps out, 39 years of age, Nonito Donaire is fighting very well.
Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with gold and red trim, hailing from currently holding the WBC interim title, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the challenger and WBC #1 ranked world bantamweight contender, introducing the undefeated Reymart, the Assassin Gaballo. And his opponent across the ring is the defending world champion, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing blue trunks with orange trim, he fights out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Bohol in the Philippines. Knockout in a remarkable 20-year career. Tonight he is in his 21st world title appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the renowned 4-division world champion and the current reigning and defending WBC bantamweight champion of the world, introducing the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire. To give instructions, Ray Corona.
So, no, it's all right. So right here is going to be low. Anything below that is low. Listen to my commands. You want to touch gloves? Do it now. God bless.
Ray Corona, 21 years as a professional referee, working his 616th resurgence of Nonito Donaire Jr., 39, facing his third consecutive undefeated opponent. Fourth, Gaballo, knowing his life will change. The bell, round 1, scheduled for 12.
There, but you know, politics, you know, promotion against promotion, but never happened. And
crushing left hook against Victor Chinian, 2007 on Showtime, and in fact, the first Filipino champion, also flyweight.
Yeah, big right uppercut by Gaballo. Gaballo landed a tremendous punch, and Donaire walked through it. That was a big shot by him.
There's a
put his right hand down, but
sharp right hand, a lead right by Donaire. And with the retirement of Manny Pacquiao, Gaballo does throw below the bantamweight average as we come up on the final 30 seconds of the opening round, but Gaballo putting together a combination.
Both men very economical with their punches here in round 1.
Allow me to react.
Left-handed puncher, left hook, but here's the right hand getting in after a shot by Gaballo. We'll take a look at the keys to victory for the...
Well, it is a chilly December night of the great outdoors.
Crowd self-trained, and he said that's kind of liberating. I can figure out what I want to do.
Yeah, and he's been sparring with
really smart from him there.
Yes.
And the way that he thinks. I mean, because at the end of the day, you go to the trainer and he teaches you a certain style. And there's nothing like, you already, at this point of his career, he knows it all.
But
Donaire feinting. Gaballo doesn't want to fall for any of that. He wants to keep his guard high and then look for the power opportunity.
Donaire's legendary career, one of just 9 men to hold a widely 4, I believe, when Donaire turned.
That's staggering too.
Final minute of the second, and there Donaire with the overhand right, countered by Gaballo off the ropes. Double jab, and then Gaballo gets countered by the Donaire jab, and
Donaire wants to get in, like Al pointed out, he goes in straight with that right hand. He's in a good position to let his left hand go.
Never been down in a fight, but certainly he's facing the biggest puncher that he's faced.
Get off his head, get off his head. You're gonna stop at the bell, gentlemen.
39-year-old Nonito Donaire defending
in the last round. This was toward the end of the round. Both men throwing big power punches. The right hand by Donaire, the left hook getting in from Gaballo. And look at
he's smart about that left hook. He doesn't just let it go. He waits for the right time. He didn't see it there. He didn't let it go.
39 last month. He felt after the Inoue fight that he still had a purpose in the sport. came in 18 pounds, but he best wait until he gets past Reymart Gaballo, who has Donaire in trouble here in third round.
Big right hand by Gaballo. That was an excellent, that's an example of his power with the right hand, and it pushed Donaire back.
And you know how that started was because Gaballo started first, and now we're in the fight.
Counter left hook upstairs by Donaire. There's the jab that lands for nobody. Who I know thought he'd won.
Yeah, Rodriguez, he fought a very clever fight against Gaballo with a lot of movement. Donaire coming forward.
Counter right hand by Donaire. Nice exchange here in the third.
Some good rights. We knew that was his major weapon.
Yeah, we talk about Donaire, of course, right hand. But
this fight has turned into a timing type of fight. They're both waiting for the right time. Look how Donaire starts bouncing, waiting for a right time to counter.
There's the left hook right by Gaballo. Lead right uppercut by Gaballo on the inside that misses. Gaballo utilizing some footwork. And the youth of Gaballo being served until the final seconds of the third as Donaire now unloading on Gaballo, but Gaballo fighting back. Good stuff in round 3. Cut.
Revisit what happened in the last round. Left hook landing by Gaballo, and then that was that right hand that we talked about early in the round. Donaire, however, was able to come back with his own right hand. And even though Gaballo's still countering him, look at it. There's Donaire.
Point out about age is, they say that once you get older, you lose your leg. It doesn't show.
Oh, wow, there's a well-timed right hand down by Donaire.
You look at his leg.
But in many ways, with that statement, he's facing a guy here in 25. In Gaballo, who has 20 of the caliber, the pedigree of a Donaire, and there was a good combination there by Gaballo.
Yeah, he landed right anyway.
Wow, and Donaire just ripped a right hand to the body and then went upstairs.
And it's just the 4th round, too. We want to see how Donaire keeps looking.
Gaballo has landed the jab a little bit more.
Second one. There's another jab by Gaballo.
You said it right, Mo. He's staying out of range from that hook. Even the right hand, even though Donaire lands it here and there.
And Donaire sneaks a right hand to the body and then the left hook and a jab upstairs. So Donaire coming back.
Yes.
And then Gaballo fight back. Gaballo goes down for the first time in his career, courtesy of a body shot. Nonito Donaire blasts
to the head. Oh, a family photo. And
that's
for Donaire,
Jarrell and Logan, his two sons.
What it did, and Gaballo was actually having some good moments, and there it goes. Wow. Great leverage on that punch, Abner.
Great leverage, right in the liver. That was a beautiful liver shot. Gaballo was not able to recover. Like you mentioned, he tried to get up, but he said, nope, it's not happening. I'm still hurt.
The paralyzing shot of that liver shot. Gaballo tried. He tried to get up. He went right back down.
You have no idea how much those punches hurt.
The delayed reaction, but here it is again, Al.
Get great leverage by Donaire. And just when he hits you with that left hook, whether it's in the body or the head, he has a good chance of knocking you down.
The liver shot leads to the first loss in the career of Reymart Gaballo.
From 2007, when he burst on the scene with another left hook against Vic Darchinyan, Nonito Donaire has landed that punch in historic ways and gotten historic wins with it, and tonight he gets another big win.
At the age of 39, Nonito Donaire.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes 59 seconds in round number 4. He is the winner by way of knockout and still the WBC Bantamweight Champion of the world, the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire.
21 fighters all time to win a world title. 28th knockout win, improving to 42-6.